I just got done with my PT appointment, and the Salvation Army is so close. It's like a half a block away from where I do my PT. So I have to go in and see what I can find to flip online. Let's go shopping. Here's to finding purple tags 50% off. I was only about 3 feet into the store, and what did I see? An ugly Christmas sweater. Of course, it went right in the cart. I started over in the Christmas area and went right to where the glasses and dishes are. I couldn't film, so here's a shot of my cart. I already have Christmas items in there. This is all about being a southpaw. It's a left-handed picture. So cute. And in the background, I recognized that right away, and sure enough, it was made by Counterpoint. They wanted $5.99 for the 2 pieces. I really wanted to get this clear chicken on a nest. It had some paint loss on the red comb, and they wanted $6.99 for it, so I had to leave it on the shelf. This part of the store was crowded, and I had stopped my cart, and then I looked down and I saw all of this yellow depression glass dishes. I just picked up the whole stack and put it in my cart. Here, I'm trying to show you the price on it. I'm pretty excited about finding these dishes. This location of the Salvation Army always has really nice vintage dishes. I always love coming down this aisle. Here's another example of another set, 13 pieces for $19.99. The dainty flowers and the ruffled edge on these plates really caught my eye. They were made by Nico in Japan. Definitely vintage dishes. I really wanted to bring home another set, but I have too many already. It was a set of 8 plates for $14.99. These are actually anchor hocking glasses that were hand painted. It says 4 for $6.99. Signed by the artist. I like these blue goblets, the light blue color. I think they might be made by Viking, but I'm not sure, and I'm trying to get my camera to focus on the price, and it just won't. It was a set of 6 for $8.99. These are the Corel glasses that match the little plates that I sold not that long ago. $5 for a set of 4. These are just beautiful wine glasses. Love that aqua color. They weren't branded. It said it was a set of 12, but there was only 8 there. They wanted $16.99 for the set of 12. I did find the other 4 glasses on the end cap in this beautiful blue glass display. I did look at these cobalt blue bowls made in Mexico, but I didn't put them in my cart. A big Pyrex mixing bowl for $12.99. Now I'm back in the bag section, and I saw these Igloo lunch boxes. This one was $1.99. Unfortunately, it only sells for about $9. And then this version, which was really neat looking, they wanted $2.99, but it only sells for about $11. In the purse area in the front part of the store, I found this seatbelt handbag, and I thought there's no way that can be a Harvey, and it is. And they wanted $5.99 for it. So they weren't able to wrap my items, and they're just all kind of just sitting in here in this box, not very protected. I have the sweater in between some items and the handbag in between the other ones. And I still have these items here that I got to get all into my car and then make sure they get home without getting broken. So I've been keeping empty boxes in my back trunk just on the off chance with some packing materials. And then I have my canvas bags for in case they don't have it at the thrift store. I was able to rewrap all of my items into these boxes using the newspaper that they gave me, plus I had some more newspaper in the car and the packing materials that I'm showing you here. I am back in the car. My total spend today was $50.18. Not too bad. I'm thinking one of those items in the back is going to pay for the whole lot of things, and then the rest of it will just be pure profit. I will let you know in the haul video, which will be the next segment of this video. I'm going to tack it on to the end. Every time I tried to film, I swear there was like an employee like stocking the shelves like behind me, or rolling out a new cart and doing something with it. And then I thought, well, let me go to a different aisle, and then it would be like customers like right up on me. So I'm like, I just got a little too nervous to film. So I hope you guys don't mind that. It wasn't much in terms of the shop with me part, but we will go over the haul part and I'll tell you how much I paid for everything and how much I think I can get for it. It's time to start the haul. I am doing it up in my emporium. It is still nice enough outside for me to do it outside, but I might as well transition to where I do all of my hauls inside. And let's start with the first thing I put in my cart. I went to the Christmas aisle first and I saw these on the bottom shelf and I'm like, oh, those are nice, like Christmas plates. There was dinner plates and the salad plates. Ooh. And on the shelf above these were 2 mugs. And I like the shape of the mugs. There was an employee right behind me doing something. And I'm like, I can't be filming and talking. I was like, let me just put these in the cart. Let me just put them in the cart, take out my phone, look them up, and if I didn't want them, they'd be back on the shelf. So they stayed in the cart. They were, it says 6 pieces for $9.99. That's the 2 dinner plates and 4 of the salad plates. And then these were, of course, this one's not marked. Let's see if this one is. Okay, this one says 4 for $1.99. And this particular Salvation Army does that on their mugs, which threw off the cashier. And I told her, I said, yeah, that throws me off too. And here it's mix and match for any 4 mugs for $1.99. And that's what I told her. And I told her that these would be 50 cents a piece and that, you know, or $1 together, however she wants to ring them up. And so she had to call a manager, and then the manager clarified what I said. Because I said, yeah, I said, that threw me off before when I was here. I said, I wouldn't pick up anything to put in my cart because I thought that you had to have 4 of them, which is exactly what she thought. So I'm glad that I advocated for the mugs and that we got clarification from the manager. So I'm going to put this up as a set of the 6 plates and the 2 mugs. So a total set of 8. Let's see here, if I paid $10, so 11. I paid $11 for all of those pieces. And did I show you guys the label on the back? There's the label. And then another part of who made this is called Hampton Forge. I saw that. So Hampton Forge makes Hampton at home. And this one's called Christmas Berries. So I'm going to put this together as a set, and I'm going to list it up on eBay, possibly Etsy if I can figure out if they're vintage or not. It does say made in China on the back, but I still think they might be vintage going to look around on some of those listings and see if anybody has a year, because one person does have the box, so it's possible that that would give me a roundabout a time frame for when these were made. And so I would expect to get anywhere from $46 up to like $52 for the set of 8. That's where it's pricing out. People don't have a set quite like this where it's just 2 big plates, 4 salad plates, and 2 mugs. So it's kind of hard to price it out. There's one person who was selling just one of these plates for like, or trying to, for $21. But they're really, in terms of being sold, they're anywhere between $8.50 and $12.50 a piece on the sold side. And so they actually have a set of 4, which was interesting. They had a set of 4, and it was $21 for each plate. And maybe it's discounted if you buy more than one. I didn't look that far into the listing. But that's my plan with the Christmas plates. Next up, I got this Christmas sweater. I've been picking these up wherever I see them, and this one was a purple tag. So instead of paying $7, I paid $3.50. This was right as I turned the corner to head back to hardware. I was like, oh, that Christmas sweater, purple tag in the cart. I have a whole bunch of Christmas sweaters now. And later on in December, I am going to be doing like a ugly Christmas sweater microbrewery tour with my friends and family. And that, if I, well, that won't, I'm going to film that, but it'll be on my other channel, Starts With Coffee Adventures. My other plan with the ugly Christmas sweaters is to be listing them and selling them. They normally sell well. I'm going to be putting them up on eBay and Poshmark and let you know as they sell how much I get for them. You know that some Christmas sweaters, they don't go for a lot, but everybody's looking for ugly Christmas sweaters, and it's hard to find them in the thrift store. I find them every once in a while, and I find them, and I'm looking for them all year long now. So I've built up my collection that way. I had a few from last year, and I'm just building on that. And then, so we're going to have some fun with the sweaters. Of course, I'll wash them and all that before I list them. And we won't be wearing all of them. We're going to wear a few of them. And so that's my plan with the ugly Christmas sweaters. Oh, a long time ago, I had an ugly Christmas sweater party at my house. And this is before it was a trend. This was right in the very beginning. Like the first time I ever heard of it, I'm like, that's really funny. So I had a party with my told them to wear ugly Christmas sweaters. They didn't know what it was. I sent out this invitation that said, if you don't know what it is, your teenage daughter will point your ugly sweaters out in the closet, in your closet, you know, and you can wear one of those. Because back then it was any kind of ugly sweater. It wasn't just Christmas related. And so that was pretty funny. And so we had a lot of, you know, good laughs about that. And a couple of my girlfriends were like, yeah, I'm not taking this sweater home. You can just donate it, or, you know, whatever you want to do with it. But they actually left them at my house, which was pretty funny. Next up, let me show you the vintage glasses that I got. It's a set of 4. There's 2. And here's the other 2. They were, let me do it this way so you can see, 4 for $4.99, so $5 for the set. And these match or go along with the Corelle plates. There's an entire set of Corelle dishes that these go to. I wasn't sure if Corelle made these or not. That's what I said in the video, is that, oh, Corelle makes these. And I thought, I don't know that Corelle makes glasses. So these might be made by, you know, like in a collaboration type of deal where somebody else made these with the pattern. I have already sold the little bread plates that I had with this pattern on it. And so I looked these up or comped them out, and I like I just said, I paid $4.99 for them, and I expect to sell them for that $18 to $22 range on eBay and or Etsy, because these are definitely vintage. Next up, I have a set of yellow depression glass. It is a luncheon set. At first, I didn't realize that till I just unpacked it again. I just saw it as a stack of yellow depression glass, and I just picked up the whole stack and put it in my cart. I didn't even check it for being like chipped up or anything. I was just like, oh my gosh, a whole stack. Let me just put it in my cart. And then I paid for it, getting it home here, and I'm like, I should inspect those plates. And I will do that, but I just want to show them to you right now. It's a set of 10, and this is like the dinner plate. These are the square ones. This is made by Federal Glass, and I'm like, oh, yep. I felt a chip right there. So these might have chips, but they are from like the 1930s. So, you know, they've been around. They're very collectible. And I don't know if you guys can see the pattern on there at all. This is different from the other company. I think is it Viking or somebody else? Somebody else also makes the yellow depression glass, and so there's different patterns. This is called the Madrid pattern, and so it has the big plate, the big dinner or lunch, say lunch, the salad plate, which nestles right in there like that. So that nestles in there. And then I have the little bowls. Somebody called these sherbet bowls. I would think they could be like sherbet or like dessert bowls. I always think of them because of the restaurantware as condiment bowls, but these are also in that square shape and would fit right on top. And then I have the teacup and saucer to go with it. So I have a set of two people. Got two of everything. 2 teacups and saucers, 2 little bowls, 2 of the salad plates, and 2 of the dinner plates. So it's service for 2. I was saying luncheon, but it's really a service for 2. And it would just be so pretty displayed, or, you know, up on something, or if I don't know that people use these. I think they only put them into like a china cupboard or display of some sort. So anyways, I paid, it says $18.99, show that, for this set of 10 pieces, and I would expect to get somewhere between $45 and $50 for the set. And I'm going to sell it as a set. I saw that people are trying to sell it individual pieces, and I don't think I want to deal with that. I just want to sell it to one person and ship it off because it's not that big, and I definitely can fit that into a box and make sure it gets there. We are almost at the end, only 2 more things to go, so hopefully you have stuck around to this part of the video. And please comment down below which items or what item you liked the best. One of these items of the last 2, and it will be the last one, will absolutely pay for everything plus profit once I sell it. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. But the second to last item is not that. It's this little picture. I just like that it was white with the holly berries like impressed on it. I kind of like, I'm like, wow, that looks just like a Lefton, and that's exactly what this is. I like that it came with free flowers. I was like, okay, the flowers just come with it. So it's a little ceramic pitcher, and on the bottom here, let's show it this way. So it says 1970/71, and it has some numbers under here, which once I get this off. And then see that sticker? The shape of the sticker I was like, yep, that was a left-in sticker with the foil, but it got kind of ripped off, which is a shame. $4.99. However, purple tags were 50% off, so paid $2.50 for it. This is going to go right to my booth, and if it doesn't sell there, then I will list it up on eBay and Etsy and probably Whatnot. I just started realizing that because I was only listing things up on Whatnot if I was actually running them in an auction, but they have a buy it now area, and you can literally list hundreds and hundreds of items there as the buy it now, and it's the marketplace, and so you can sell items directly on Whatnot in between you doing shows, which I kind of had to take time off after I had my shoulder surgery, and I wasn't doing the Whatnot shows, but I just got back into it. In fact, I did one last night, and I sold a couple items, so that'll be on a future solds video. Keep an eye out for all of those. I put them out every once in a while. There's no rhyme or reason as to when I put out a solds video. Now, let's get to the last item. I never look at the handbags at the front of the store because they're always overpriced, and they do the same. They put all the designer clothes up there. They kind of make it look like a boutique, and they have really nice items, but they're always priced up so high, and so I don't ever go there. But I was kind of in that area, and I turned around, and this was hanging. If you guys know, you know. This was hanging up, and I was like, that can't be. There's no way that that's still there where everybody can see it. It wasn't like it was hiding in the back, which is where the rest of the handbags are. This is a Harvey's. It says Harvey's, California in there. Seatbelt bag. They make them out of seatbelt material. Look up some comps on these. Maybe I'll drop it in this video, we'll see. And this is such a beautiful turquoise color, and it's the shoulder bag. It's long enough to wear as a crossbody, but it's a shoulder bag, adjustable, and it has the logo all in the inside of it. You can see it there, like on the material. I found one of these once before, but it was an ugly and brown color, like dark brown. It wasn't as big as this, and I was like, and I remember being so upset that I couldn't sell it for the high prices that all the other ones go for. This one should go for somewhere in the $150, $170 range, roughly. So yeah, my total spend today was $50 and a few pennies. I told you what it was earlier in the video. Do I have that? Wait, $50.81. And so when I sell this item, it pays for everything 3 times over. Now I paid, let me show you the price tag on here. It says $5.99. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to. Hold on. There we go. $5.99. So happy. Just so happy with all of my finds. I think I did pretty decently. I mean, if I actually just sold everything as a lot, which would be awesome. If you bought things, listed them, and sold them as the lot that you bought them up, then you would, like, you know, kind of know exactly what you made for that shopping trip. But I'm going to say that this shopping trip is well worth over like $250 to $300, you know, in terms of sales. And then, of course, the cost of goods comes out of that, and the fees, and then, you know, whatever's left over is your profit. But that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I actually have one more item I didn't show you, because I separated it out because this is for me. Isn't that adorable? And look at the color of it. It's that light turquoise. That handbag I just showed you is the dark turquoise. It has this little, you know, bin in it. I've been struggling on my desk using, well, let's see here. Let me show you. My pencil holder here. My pencil holder also holds my scissors and other items in here. There's a box cutter in there. And I have like 3 of these. 2 are metal. They're from IKEA. And 1 is a plastic cup. I'm like, okay. I saw this desk organizer on the shelf and it was $3.99. I was like, I want something pretty on my desk, even though my desk is always covered with all kinds of stuff all the time. I want something nice for me. So that is for me. And that is the end of the haul. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys later.